What's going on, everybody? IB Braden here, and today I want to help you guys out. That's what I'm trying to do here. So I've been experimenting with the program LaunchBox, which in a lot of ways, all it does is it helps communicate all your emulators into one program so that it's all in one spot. You can find your games, you can click them, boom, it's open. You don't have to dig into different folders, different emulators, none of that. That's the beauty of LaunchBox, and it really is beautiful. I mean, just look at all the box art. Like, that's like got to be 90% of what makes this thing even worth it. It's just visually pleasing. But I had this huge problem when I was installing all my games and telling it where to look. It was giving me this almost everywhere. I mean, lots of games had this. The majority of them had that. And I did my research. I was digging around, and there wasn't a whole bunch on there. A lot of it was just showing you how to locate the spot in the program LaunchBox. But that was assuming one thing, that your file names are correct. Now that's really what it comes down to, guys. File names. They have to be the right name. If there's jargon in the front, jargon in the back, a misspelling, something along that line or that nature, it's not going to work. Now, Game Boy Advance is probably the best issue, or the best example of this, because it's Game Boy Advance. It's not advanced with a D. And you wouldn't believe how many people think that's the case. Here we go. Final Fantasy Tactics Advanced. So let's fix this. The first way I'm going to show you is the more simple way. It's right here within the program, but it will take you longer to do multiple games. Okay, so what you're gonna need to do, you got your name here is wrong. We're on Game Boy Advance, once again. Right click it, let's go to edit. Let's just see what happens if we take away that D. So I took away the D, and we're gonna search for metadata. Oh hey, LaunchBox DB. I don't know exactly what that means, but always try to use the LaunchBox one if you can. There's pretty much always going to be there, but they have a very good library of all the box art. So we're going to click that, go down here, download, let it do its thing. Just chill, sip on some iced tea or something. Then you hit download once it's found all the data. Now here's another quick tip. You don't need to make sure that you're on the right one. Like, I'll go to the cart, but when I hit OK, there it is. Final Fantasy Tactics Advance. I don't know why I have two, but don't worry about that. But yeah, that's the first method. That one will get you by if you only have a few games. You can do that. You can do that over and over again. It just takes a while because you're going to be downloading the data every time, applying it, rinse and repeat. Whereas you can make the whole program do that all for you, all in one swoop, if you do it this next way. Okay, so we're back, and I'm going to show you guys the second method, which is more archaic, but if you have multiple games to do, this is the best way to do it. It's going to take a little bit more, I guess, knowledge about how computers work, but I'm assuming if you know how to run emulators, you know how to do a little bit. So what you're going to do is you're not even going to do anything in the program yet. You're going to go and you're going to locate wherever your file for the game is. I'm hoping that you guys have a good, strong library with, things where they should be so that you know where to locate them. I've already got mine open here. This is my game files for Game Boy Advance, and we're looking for Golden Sun because Golden Sun is the greatest. If you haven't played Golden Sun for Game Boy Advance, just do yourself a favor. Click off this video, figure out a way to just get it working. Who cares about the box art, because it's just so good. But either way, so you saw me right there. I deleted all that stuff. There was hashtag GBA1, which I added just to make it look like the box art wasn't there. So there it is. Boom, I did that. Now say you had more games. Just go through, click once, wait a second, click a second time, boom. Edit them all until you have the exact name. You need that exact, it's got to be exact. That's really what it comes down to, guys. Okay, so now I changed it, but what the heck? Well, you got to do a little update here and there, you know what I'm saying? Go to Tools, Go to import. This should be pretty normal if you've been using this program. Go to ROM files. Now we only need one file, but this is just the way I do it. It's just because it's the way I like to do it. Locate your ROM file. We're looking for my GBA file. There it is. Hit next. It's got all that stuff. I use my current location because I keep my files clean. And once again, we wait. It's the same. It's kind of the same thing as you see. Well, it's the same thing you see when you put all your games on in the first place. So there it goes. This should be really fast because it's really only going to have to look for metadata for Golden Sun. It already has all the other ones. Now, if you're to do it this way and you have a bunch of games that don't have the box art, it's going to take forever. So just know that. Don't be dying to play. Don't be dying to play the game and then decide, oh, I want to fix all the box arts, because it's going to take a second. So there's our old one, but we don't need that anymore. So we're going to delete that, and boom, there's our box art. So as long as you told the program which emulator to use for which ROMs, you should have no problem. And there it is, guys. I hope that was very helpful because it took me a while to figure it out. Like I said, there wasn't a whole lot on the internet. I decided I'm going to make a video for you guys. So hopefully you liked it. Throw me a thumbs up or a like or whatever they say to do. Subscribe, I guess. But hey, have fun gaming, guys. See you on the next one.